you are not who you think you are.
The movie The Matrix is not science fiction. It's a documentary.
It's a download of normal.
The brain is like the iPod. Consciousness is the screen where I can create. But if I don't have anything in the hard drive, I can't create.
When you look at a human life, it's basically a perceptual programming and download from cradle to grave. You come out of the womb and immediately you're influenced by your parents in terms of your perceptions. And they're not being malevolent, but they've been through the system you're about to go through, the process you're about to go through. They've bought it, accepted it as normal, accepted the crazy place to be sane, and therefore out of wanting to do right for you, they'll pass those perceptions on to you.
95% of our life is coming from the programs of life, how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life.
You come out of the womb, and within 4 years, you've only just got here. You're sitting at a desk with an authority figure representing the state's version of everything in front of you, telling you when you have to be there, when you can leave, when you can speak, when you can go to the toilet, when you can eat, what is, what isn't, what's possible, what's not possible, and the nature of everything.
Every human, and this is a fact, every human first 7 years is download a hypnosis. The brain of a child under 7 is in a lower vibrational frequency. When you put wires on a person's head, you read electroencephalograph, reading brain activity. A child below 7 has a lower vibration than consciousness. It's called Theta. Theta is imagination. Oh, that's how kids play a tea party with mud pies, but to them it's a real thing. A kid rides a broom, it's a horse. That's Theta, imagination. Theta is also hypnosis. And the idea is this: before you can become conscious, if you don't have any programs, what are you going to be conscious of?
It's a download of normal, one of the greatest forms of mind control. Repetition, 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 all the way through your formative years.
What kind of programs are required to live on this planet? I say, how do you get them? Theta is hypnosis. You just watch. You watch your parents, you watch your siblings, and your community, because you have to learn how many 100,000 rules. Think about it. Teach an infant these rules. I say, oh, you don't have to. First 7 years, they observe it and just download it.
What I'm seeing is more and more people beginning to question what they've not questioned before, because perception is everything. Perception dictates what you believe, what you don't believe, what you'll challenge, what you won't challenge, what you'll accept, you won't accept. Once they've got your perceptions, they've got you, and they've got your life. This is why they want to control the information that people receive and to marginalize alternative ways of looking at the world. Because where do perceptions come from? They come from information received.
95% of our life, this is a fact, comes from those programs in the subconscious. Every day, only about 5% of their life are you using conscious, which is creative. 5%.
So your life is being lived, even though you think you're living your life.
Exactly, and you don't see it because it's called subconscious, below conscious. And the Jesuits, for 400 years, they were boasting. People didn't understand. They say, give me a child until it's 7 and I will show you the man. They've been saying that for 400 years because they knew 7 years was the program period. And 95% of your life after that will be whatever that program is.
Or you can expand your understanding and your perception and realize that you can be as much of this infinite awareness as you choose to expand into. And when you do that, your whole perception, the point from which you look at the world completely changes. You've gone from here, I don't understand it, it's all bewildering to me, and suddenly you don't see pixels anymore, you see pictures. You don't see strands, you see patterns, you can see how it all fits together. It's all illusion. It's all a manifestation of our perception of reality. If you buy this, born age 70 and 10, then basically the program is dictating your life, but you can break that because it's an illusion. It's just a perceptual program, and if you can override it by changing self-identity.